Hello, my name is Perilli, and this is my introduction speech. The highlight of my introduction speech will be focusing on an individual by the name of Carlos Julio Ovando, which by myself and many in my field of interest, which is education, is considered to be an educational pioneer. And now we'll begin. Carlos Ovando was born on the 16th of September in 1940 in San Rafael del Sur, Nicaragua. He and his family emigrated from Nicaragua to the United States in 1955, basically to escape religious persecution and economic stability, which is often synonymous here with the life in the United States. Even after immigrating to the United States, the Ovandos' cultural traditions and beliefs maintained a strong presence within their household. Although home was a cultural touchstone for Carlos, attending school here in the United States was at first anything but familiar to him. Due to the obvious language barriers and little in the way of programs for effective assimilation into an English-speaking classroom, Carlos, at the age of 14, was basically placed into a 6th grade level class. Feeling disconnected by the school system, Carlos turned to the local pool halls to occupy the time that he would be normally attending class. Ironically, this turned out the best thing that could have ever happened to Carlos. For one day, while exiting one of these pool halls, he was spotted by a member of a local church congregation. This individual then engaged Carlos's father in a discussion about Carlos's education. This particular discussion led to Carlos's enrollment into the Mennonite High School, which is located in northern Indiana. There, the faculty viewed Carlos in an entirely different light. Instead of viewing him as simply another language-challenged student who was part of an ever-growing burden upon the school systems, the school viewed Carlos as essentially a blessing. His bilingual talents were received with high acclamation, which ultimately led Carlos towards being the recipient of many educational awards, honors, and college scholarships. Carlos even taught Spanish to Midwestern schools prior to attending college. Carlos ultimately went on to pursue his passions for teaching and writing. Today, he is a professor at Arizona State University and is the author of many books that discusses the importance of language and cultural diversification within our educational systems. The primary purpose of his overall body of work emphasizes the fact that language is much more than just a mere set of words and grammatical rules. Instead, language can be linked to a vast assortment of cultures that not only are existent here in the United States, but throughout the world as well. Although critics maintain the position that bilingual education is a threat to our national identity, Professor Carlos Ovando believes that it is the promotion of all cultures and all languages that exist in this great country of ours that strengthens our society through diversification. From a teaching perspective, the application of pedagogy that is, in essence, activates or stimulates a student's cultural touchstone by embracing the local cultural influences of a community will provide a much richer and nurturing learning environment for all students. In an ever-expanding populace, Professor Ovando's body of work and message continues to be both influential and substantiated. Thank you very much.